Welcome to Band TV, picture stepping onto the bustling set of a high-stakes Nollywood romance drama, where the air crackles with unspoken desires and the cameras capture more than just scripted lines. In this captivating tale, Sonia Uche, the radiant female lead, finds herself at the heart of an emerging romantic tension that blurs the lines between real and real. As filming kicks off, sparks fly not just from the plot but from the genuine chemistry brewing among the cast. Sonia's character, a strong-willed entrepreneur falling for forbidden love, mirrors the off-screen intrigue as two dashing co-stars vie for her attention. The production, set against the vibrant backdrop of Lagos' glittering nightlife and serene beaches, becomes a pressure cooker of emotions. Whispers among the crew hint at stolen glances and lingering touches during rehearsals, turning every take into a potential plot twist. This foundational layer of romance isn't just about hearts racing, it's a masterclass in how personal connections can elevate a story, making viewers question what's acting and what's authentic. As the narrative unfolds, the triangle pulls you in deeper, promising twists that could shatter alliances or forge unbreakable bonds. With each scene, the stakes rise, leaving audiences hooked on the possibility of a happily ever after or a heartbreaking fallout. The beauty lies in the unpredictability, where professional boundaries dissolve into a whirlwind of passion, jealousy, and redemption, ensuring you can't look away until the credits roll. In this enthralling storyline, Timinini and Bryan steps into the role of the first male actor, a brooding heartthrob whose immediate attraction to Sonia Uche's character sets the screen ablaze from the very first read-through. Timinini's portrayal exudes raw vulnerability, his eyes locking onto Sonia with an intensity that feels electric, drawing viewers into his character's whirlwind of emotions. He rearranges his schedule to linger on set, offering impromptu line practices that evolve into heartfelt conversations under the studio lights. This eagerness paints him as the romantic idealist, the one who's all in from the start, willing to risk it all for a shot at true connection. But it's not just surface-level charm. Timinini's character grapples with inner turmoil, flashbacks revealing a past of unrequited loves that make his pursuit of Sonia all the more poignant. Audiences are glued as they watch him navigate the fine line between admiration and obsession, his subtle gestures, like a protective arm during an intense scene, hinting at deeper feelings. This dynamic adds layers of suspense, making every interaction a potential turning point. Will his openness win her over, or will it expose vulnerabilities that derail the production? The narrative masterfully builds this attraction into a driving force, keeping hearts pounding and minds racing toward what comes next in this spellbinding saga. In this enthralling storyline, Timinini and Bryan steps into the role of the first male actor, a brooding heartthrob whose immediate attraction to Sonia Uche's character sets the screen ablaze. From the very first read-through, Timinini's portrayal exudes raw vulnerability, his eyes locking onto Sonia with an intensity that feels electric, drawing viewers into his character's whirlwind of emotions. He rearranges his schedule to linger on set, offering impromptu line practices that evolve into heartfelt conversations under the studio lights. This eagerness paints him as the romantic idealist, the one who's all in from the start, willing to risk it all for a shot at true connection. But it's not just surface-level charm. Timinini's character grapples with inner turmoil, flashbacks revealing a past of unrequited loves that make his pursuit of Sonia all the more poignant. Audiences are glued as they watch him navigate the fine line between admiration and obsession, his subtle gesture, like a protective arm during an intense scene, hinting at deeper feelings. This dynamic adds layers of suspense, making every interaction a potential turning point. Will his openness win her over, or will it expose vulnerabilities that derail the production? The narrative masterfully builds this attraction into a driving force, keeping hearts pounding and minds racing toward what comes next in this spellbinding saga. The plot takes a thrilling turn with the arrival of the second male actor, a suave newcomer whose magnetic presence upends the established harmony on set. Portrayed as a confident rival with a killer smile and effortless charisma, he strides in like a storm, instantly commanding attention and shifting the romantic currents. His character, a mysterious entrepreneur with secrets of his own, clashes and complements Sonia's in ways that ignite fresh sparks. From the moment he joins rehearsals, the air thickens with competition, subtle barbs exchanged with Timinini's character during table reads, all while Sonia watches with intrigued amusement. This entrance isn't just a plot device, it's a catalyst for chaos, forcing everyone to reevaluate alliances and desires. Viewers are captivated by how his bold energy contrasts Timinini's quieter intensity, creating a rivalry that's as entertaining as it is tense. Imagine the set buzzing with anticipation as he effortlessly banters with Sonia, turning mundane breaks into flirtatious escapades. This change injects unpredictability, raising questions: will he steal the spotlight, or will his overconfidence lead to his downfall? The narrative weaves this dynamic masterfully, ensuring each episode builds on the last, leaving you desperate for the next revelation in this rollercoaster of emotions. As the story progresses, an undeniable chemistry blossoms between the second actor and Sonia, Uche's lead, turning the set into a hotbed of sizzling interactions that leap off the screen. Their scenes together crackle with authenticity. Lingering eye contact during a passionate argument, or a gentle touch that speaks volumes without words. This connection isn't scripted, it feels organic, as if fate conspired to pair them, heightening the triangle's drama. Sonia's character, torn between duty and desire, mirrors this pull, her guarded heart slowly cracking under his charm. Viewers are drawn in by the subtle nuances, a shared laugh over a botched take, or late-night discussions about life beyond the cameras that hint at real vulnerability. This development escalates the stakes, making Timinini's jealousy more palpable and the rivalry fiercer. It's the kind of on-screen magic that makes fans rewind and analyze every frame, debating if it's acting genius or something more. The narrative explores how such bonds can inspire brilliant performances but also sow seeds of discord, keeping the audience invested in the emotional tug-of-war. With each episode, this chemistry builds like a crescendo, promising explosive confrontations and tender moments that could redefine the story's path, ensuring you're on the edge of your seat, craving resolution yet dreading the end. Jealousy creeps into the narrative like a shadow, manifesting in Timinini's character as subtle shifts, a clenched jaw during Sonia's scenes with the second actor, or forced smiles that barely mask his turmoil. This emotion becomes the story's pulse, driving plot twists that expose raw human frailties. Timinini's once confident demeanor cracks, leading to moments of introspection where he questions his worth, flashbacks revealing past heartbreaks that amplify his insecurity. Viewers empathize deeply, feeling the sting of unreciprocated affection as he watches Sonia's laughter echo with his rival. The jealousy isn't villainous, it's relatable, adding depth to his arc and making his pursuit more compelling. It fuels late-night confrontations and whispered doubts, turning the set into a psychological battlefield. This layer keeps the drama addictive. As audiences speculate on how far it will push him, will it lead to growth or destruction? The storytelling shines here, blending heartache with hope, ensuring every episode peels back another layer of complexity. Sonia's calm amidst the storm contrasts beautifully, heightening the tension and drawing viewers into the emotional whirlwind. It's this intricate dance of feelings that glues you to the screen, wondering if jealousy will shatter the triangle or forge stronger connections in unexpected ways. The crew in this gripping tale becomes an unwitting chorus, their observations and whispers amplifying the romantic undercurrents like echoes in a theater. From makeup artists exchanging knowing glances to lighting techs pausing mid-setup to watch the unfolding drama, the entire production feels alive with speculation. These side characters add richness, their gossip sessions during breaks turning minor details, a lingering hug or a heated stare, into legendary anecdotes. It expands the world beyond the leads, showing how personal entanglements ripple outward, affecting morale and even creative decisions. Viewers love these peeks behind the curtain, feeling like insiders to the chaos. Imagine overhearing snippets: "Did you see how Timinini reacted?" or "Sonia's got them both wrapped around her finger." This communal buzz heightens the stakes, making the set feel like a pressure cooker where one wrong word could explode. The narrative uses this to build suspense, hinting at potential leaks that could turn private feelings public. It's a clever device that keeps the story multifaceted, blending humor with tension as crew members navigate their own loyalties. This involvement ensures the drama isn't isolated, pulling audiences deeper into a web of intrigue where everyone has a stake, leaving you eager for how these whispers might influence the grand finale. Tensions boil over in a pivotal confrontation between Timinini and the second actor. A scene that explodes with raw intensity and leaves the set in stunned silence. What starts as a casual exchange escalates into a verbal showdown, accusations flying about crossed boundaries and stolen moments with Sonia. Timinini's character, fueled by pent-up jealousy, unleashes a torrent of emotions, his voice echoing through the studio as he demands respect for their shared history. The rival counters with cool defiance, pointing out the game's fairness in love and work. Viewers are riveted by the physicality, the clenched fist, the invading personal space, mirroring classic cinematic rivalries yet feeling fresh and personal. This eruption marks a turning point, exposing vulnerabilities and forcing Sonia to intervene subtly. The aftermath lingers, with awkward silences during shoots and crew members tiptoeing around the fallout. It's a masterstroke in storytelling, showing how unchecked emotions can derail even the smoothest productions. Audiences debate the righteousness of each side, adding to the engagement. Will this clash lead to reconciliation or deeper rifts? The narrative teases possibilities, keeping the suspense taut and ensuring you're invested in the character's path toward redemption or ruin. Throughout the turmoil, Sonia Uche's character emerges as a beacon of composure, her calm facade masking a strategic mind that navigates the chaos with grace. Portrayed as aware of the swirling affections, she handles the attention like a chess master, her subtle smiles and measured responses keeping both suitors guessing. This control adds intrigue, suggesting she's not just a prize but a player in her own right, with hidden depths revealed through quiet monologues about past loves and ambitions. Viewers admire her poise, seeing reflections of empowered women who command their narratives. Imagine her diffusing tensions with a witty remark or redirecting focus to the script, all while her eyes betray flickers of genuine conflict. This portrayal elevates the story, balancing the men's volatility with her stability, creating a dynamic that's both empowering and mysterious. It raises questions: is she truly unaffected, or is her control a shield? The narrative delves into her inner world, blending vulnerability with strength, making her the emotional core that hooks audiences. This layer ensures the drama resonates on multiple levels, inviting viewers to root for her choices amid the whirlwind, keeping them glued as they anticipate how she'll shape the triangle's fate. In this modern twist, social media becomes a virtual arena where the fictional drama spills over, with fans creating hashtags like #TeamTiminini or #SoniaHeartbreaker that trend overnight. Comments flood in, dissecting every on-set photo or cryptic post, turning the characters' private tensions into public spectacle. This amplification mirrors real-world celebrity culture, showing how online fervor can exacerbate emotions. Timinini's character scrolls through hurtful memes, fueling his insecurity, while Sonia grapples with invasive speculation. Viewers are drawn into this meta-layer, feeling the pulse of digital backlash as polls and threads debate loyalties. It's a clever narrative tool, extending the conflict beyond the set and highlighting themes of privacy in the spotlight. Imagine viral clips of ambiguous moments going viral, sparking debates that influence the story's direction. This element keeps the tale relevant and interactive, blurring lines between fiction and reality in a way that's thrilling. Audiences speculate wildly, adding to the addiction as they wonder if social media will force a resolution or deepen divides. The storytelling here is brilliant, using tech to heighten drama and ensure every episode feels urgent, leaving you scrolling your own feed for parallels. As the romantic entanglements deepen, the production itself bears the brunt, with schedules stretching and scenes requiring endless retakes due to lingering awkwardness. Timinini's distracted glances during key moments or the second actor's overzealous improvisations disrupt the flow, turning what should be seamless into a test of patience. The narrative illustrates this impact vividly, with directors calling for cuts amid palpable tension, crew overtime leading to fatigue-fueled mishaps. This adds tangible stakes, showing how personal drama can jeopardize careers and dreams, making viewers invested in the behind-the-scenes struggle. Sonia's efforts to refocus the team highlight her leadership, but even she falters in emotionally charged sequences. It's a relatable portrayal of how life interferes with art, blending humor in botched lines with pathos in missed opportunities. Audiences feel the frustration, rooting for the cast to overcome as budget strain and deadlines loom. This consequence elevates the story from mere romance to a commentary on resilience, keeping the suspense alive. Will the film survive the storm? The intricate depiction ensures you're emotionally tethered, eager to see if love conquers all or if professional fallout reshapes everything. With the triangle teetering on the edge, the narrative leaves the future shrouded in mystery, dangling possibilities that could lead to triumphant unions or shattering betrayals. Timinini's path hints at potential growth, Sonia's choices promise empowerment, and the rival's act teases redemption, yet nothing is certain, fueling endless speculation. This open-ended suspense is the hook that lingers long after the episode ends, inviting viewers to ponder what-if scenarios in their minds. And that's the wrap on this electrifying dive into our fictional Nollywood saga. If you're as obsessed as I am with this twist, drop your theories below. Who do you think Sonia should end up with, Timinini or the mysterious rival? Share your favorite dramatic moments, and let's keep the conversation buzzing.